Alrighty guys. Damn. Like a fucking horse. I wanted to hop on here and quickly talk about this stock that I told a decent amount of people to buy right at $59. I didn't predict it here. I predicted it right here, 59, and it was in my WAP. It went up 50% in a month and a half. Now, very simple analogy for basically why Cava went up as much as it did. The comparison of Cava for me, I would say, would be Chipotle, which has done absolutely dog shit in the last year. If this is down, 30+%, basically in the last 5 years, it just has not really moved in price. Now, the key difference for Cava is when I recently moved to New York, I tried it out. Honestly, great quality, great food. And I was really interested to know, like, do they have a stock? And they did. And I looked at the 5-year chart, and it was interesting for me to see. It was like it peaked at 124. It had this run from 30 to 124, 3x'd, and then it went down. And in my head, I was like, okay, it's down. What's the reason behind it being down, right? Is there anything in specific that, people were selling it off? And I really just think momentum with investors kind of died off. And I think now as Cava continues to grow, which they're literally only in the East Coast, once they start hitting the West Coast, I think this is going to be a very similar situation to Chipotle, where it's at a $40-50 billion market cap. Cava's only at a $10 billion market cap. If you look at even their financials alone, I mean, they're profitable and their revenue continues to grow. Now, if we compare that with Chipotle, I think this is the best comparison. Chipotle revenue is $11 billion, right? So I think if Cava can grow as much as Chipotle, their stock is gonna grow tremendously, and it already has. And I mean, 50% in 1 month is tremendously well, right? Like you don't need to invest a crazy amount of money, right, to make good money with that. Like you could literally just put in 10K and you'd be up $5,000. If we look at, Cava's continuous growth and where I see them, I would say in the next 5 years, if we look at stores in the USA, like I mentioned earlier, they are literally in only the pockets mainly of the East Coast. They haven't touched like really the entire US, in my personal opinion. And if we do Chipotle, they are touching every little pocket, right? I think they have like 3,500 locations. Cava has 400. So very, very simple. I am gonna say this with pure confidence. I think Chipotle is gonna continue to go down. Number one, their quality is dog shit. Number two, their management is honestly getting more and more dog shit by the day, unless people are eating Chipotle. And I think it's time for a new competitor to come in with higher quality food, better food, and I think they're gonna I don't think wipe Chipotle, but I think they're gonna be a pretty strong competitor to Chipotle. And if you're watching this video, like, you probably know, you can let me know in the comments, like, you've probably stopped eating Chipotle as of the last, 2-3 years, right? It's not what it was in 2016, 2017, 2015. Like, it's not the same quality. So I'm just like thinking to myself, the quality is completely dog, like, compared to what it used to be. So keep that in mind. I think Chipotle is honestly not going to do so great long term. I think Cava, I guess I'm just making this video because it did exactly what I thought it would do, but I think this is going to continuously grow. Obviously there is possibility for it to go down again, but I think in the long term, it'll grow fine. If you do want to invest into it, again, anything under $60, if it goes down to that, would be great. And then just hold on to it, and you should see a good return on your investment. And I posted all this in my WAP also like a month and a half ago. So also, if any of you guys want to get my picks before I post them on YouTube, DM my Instagram. And thanks for watching today's video. Give it a big thumbs up, and I'll see you guys for the next video. Peace.